What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to some more Starfield. We are back and we are doing some more of that Xeno warfare stuff that we had in the last episode. This is, like I said, a little talkative last time. Hopefully there'll be a little bit more action, but you know, we are starting out with a committee of people, supposedly, that we're gonna have to convince or talk to. But Adrian, how's it going? I met you here, so what are we doing?
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. Though I was a bit caught off guard when the commander of the Vanguard asked me how things were going as I was headed up the elevator. Hadn't realized you were UC Navy this whole time.
Yeah, I'm a captain of a cruise vessel, if I do say so myself. I'm very dapper.
Hey, your call what you share and what you don't. And I guess in the spirit of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there.
You're a terrormorph
My
yourself.
relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War. Former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
More interested in what this has to do with us addressing the cabinet more than anything.
I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Well, I appreciate the warning. It's always nice. So you're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours. Yeah? Your dad's really a undapper fellow, it sounds like.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time.
No, I'm good.
No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Listen, if they want to keep us out here, I'll go buy a slushie.
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue.
I'm
Here we
gonna
go.
race you up the steps.
Okay, now I've seen everything.
I mean, now you've seen everything. What, someone wanting to come into this building that quick? Oh my god, dude, there are so many friggin' floors of this building. Hey, where's the slushie machine? I was told there's slushies. Allow me to get the door for you. After you. I'm a gentleman, hence the name Dapper. Oh, look at this committee of, I can't even get up the step. Move!
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Well, there's some terramorphs getting ready to jump onto a town and make sweet love to it in a way that you've never seen before, not even in recorded video history. And it's going to be pretty gross. So you might want to do something about it.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic, and at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
Is there a no option? Okay, never mind. No, ma'am, no thanks. We're not gonna do that as much as I want to. It wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
I probably would. Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna happen again. Let's see, personally, I would wait. We don't have yet. I mean, I would go ahead and do it, yeah.
I'm uncomfortable opening the archives without gathering more information. However, if that's the path forward you prefer, then so be it.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
What the hell happened?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Yeah, the hell with you, Cersei.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later.
Okay,
Chief Sarkin,
let me add
order
him.
the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got.
I'm ready.
You too. We can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it,
Heck
ma'am.
yeah.
Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Let's rock and roll, dude. Come on, get out of the elevator, soldiers. Move, move, move. Man, it's popping off. It's a heck of a lot better than the conversations we had last episode. What the hell is a modified EM Equinox? What is happening?
Everything you've got. Stop! We're trying to help you.
What is going on? Hold on. So do I have to use this thing? It's what is it? A modified Equinox? All to engage non-lethal. Sarah, you were using the wrong weapon there. Oh my God, get out of the way. She's still... There we go. Jesus. What is happening? Is it because this guy's back up again? Stay down, dude. Oh, come on. Oh, is there somebody else? Oh, is it this guy still? Come on.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, what the fuck? What? It's because this guy's still... He's not completely knocked out. Oh.
Thank God.
Okay, what is... Hold on here. Let's just load the autosave because something terribly wrong has happened here. And quite frankly, I think it's because Sarah is shooting them with a normal gun and she's killing them.
The EM rifle, grab it!
I'm almost positive that's what's happening here.
That's it. Now hit him with Stop! We're trying to help you!
Oh, Sarah, quit!
I can't stop!
Okay, everybody's down this time. She's... Whew.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
All right, well, sounds like we need to rock and roll then.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
We have another EM weapon here, potentially. Do I have one in my inventory other than this one that I can give Sarah? Because she's just gonna end up killing everybody. I do not. Maybe we'll find another one on the way down here. Maybe. We'll see. Otherwise, she's gonna be probably murdering people. And that's never good.
What was that?
Hey, you guys got an extra EM weapon here?
Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move!
evacuation order has been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Got holes blasted in the walls and everything.
You might back up. Don't just stand there. Good.
Oh, that's a big boy down there. Okie dokie. We're getting into some good stuff. Let's. Oh man, that thing is tanky. Oh, soldier, why are you in the middle of that? Oh my God.
You're not.
Oh, I should have used something else.
It's going to be okay. It's not real. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real. We have to put down that morgue.
Contrary to what you might
What?
have
I mean, it's dead. We got it. It's fine.
security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to
Oh, wait a minute.
She's locked down on the land. Barely holding up.
You guys just gave me all this
They said
free
you've done
info.
this before.
What is that? Fragmentation, modified. Just give me.
Whatever
Hold on.
supplies you need, but
I don't want to pick up the weapons unless they're EM, just in case I need them.
anymore. Those things down in
Damn,
there
you guys
fast.
had me at free stuff. Thank you, thank you.
Hold them as best we can. I can only spare the one fire team. Everyone else, I need holding this perimeter.
Oh, he was automatically talking to me. Okay.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here, but we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
He sounds like he'll do good.
Roger that. We're on you.
Anyone nosing around here's gotta have a
Ooh, calm and collected. All right, let's keep moving forward here. I am a little worried
I'm sure they had
not having
something
an
we can
EM
use.
weapon. Also, I am worried. I think we'll just take our modified explosive pacifier because we still have a couple. Yeah, we gotta kill these terramorphs. Oh my God.
I want covering fire.
Where is it going? Oh my God.
Nowhere is safe.
Come on, reload the freaking gun. It's fine, everybody's good. Was not expecting it to do that to me. Man, that really disorients you pretty bad. Just one more, right? What's funny is we haven't ran into any more civilians. Oh, this thing is not doing it. Oh, well, actually, the... please leave me alone. Oh, I got one round in this. Oh, son of a bitch. This pistol has been my trusty freaking sidearm almost the entire game at this point. This thing... I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of this unless I find a better version of it.
Target down. Nice work, Captain.
I swear.
It's over. Thank God. If these things reached the populated areas of the city, we would have had an absolute massacre on our hands.
Just how in the world did they get here is what's concerning, number one. Number two, I had a feeling this was going to happen once we got on that planet and they started talking about these things attacking like well-developed civilization.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
You guys did a wonderful job. You guys did all the work, not me. I salute you, soldier.
Certainly doesn't feel like it. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Good job, team. Good job all around. We did it. Report to President Abello. We can fast travel from here, right? Because they are... Fast travel is currently unavailable from this location. All right, never mind. I guess we're gonna walk. A little bit of cardio never hurt anybody.
The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all clear signal before exit.
Yeah, wait for the all clear. Don't come out of your home. If you see a clown in the street with a bouquet of flowers, do not approach him. He is he is silly and dangerous. Up the elevator. Those things are also extremely tanky. I need to get some damage up and get my weapons
free to come and go.
Fixed up a little bit better.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
Yeah, probably.
You see security
Captain?
officer.
Hadrian,
Make it my responsibility.
it would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today,
Calls to make now.
as well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Agreed.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Well, I would be absolutely honored.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
Wait, you're telling me I don't have to wait 10 years? I'll get it tomorrow?
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. We're dismissed.
Those creatures killed UC.
Well, thank you. Damn, we got 10,000 credits out of that. That's quite nice. Okay. You alright, dude? What, did you see a bug run across the floor or something? Like, you'll be fine. Chill out.
Pardon?
My man is he's having a mental breakdown.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
Yeah, you'll make sure I get what I need.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the Cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Don't have a clue.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Okay, so you'd think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Let's start with the Freestar people.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
If Sam is any example of how stubborn the Freestar people can be, then I can imagine how difficult it must be dealing with this ambassador.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Said like you've done this before.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval. It does, but there's a concern. We're not 100% sure Balmore is actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
I have no doubt.
Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, We received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there. Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Okay. Hello.
You our visitor?
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective.
Well, that's embarrassing. Had my mic muted the whole time. I had to sneeze and forgot to redo it. But we'll start with her. Do
I'm
this.
going to be upfront with you.
We'll be good to go.
I'm not happy visiting anything
Yeah,
related
Representative
to the
Chisholm, here he
Freestar
is.
Collective.
What's up, dude?
But you lead, and I'll follow.
Let's hope we don't run into.
I wonder if he'll help us with this.
UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Hey, lady.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
No, not really, but I'm here
sorry.
anyway.
Do you have an appointment?
No.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours? And go. You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm listening.
Oh my god, it is gonna take...
It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly.
Okay. Don't let me down, Dan. Don't let me down.
Londonian. They had to abandon the planet. But that couldn't happen again.
Are you freaking kidding me? This is gonna be... This is make or break here.
A step towards better relations. I could see some value there. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once, you get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
I don't have a problem with that.
Excellent. Follow me.
Oh my god. I can't believe that I succeeded on that +6 check, but I couldn't talk the damn bank robbers down. That's wild. Oh my boy, you have regained your full 100,000 billion% dapper title, my friend. Where are you taking me, lady?
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there.
Is that it? You just stick a little thing in there and then get...
Here, don't make me regret this, Captain.
That was pretty simple. Oh, I guess you could have technically stolen that and then went down this way to do all that. All right, cool. Well, we're at least done with that. Now we gotta go see if this other guy's alive. You know what though? Maybe we should have asked her if those arrangements were proper first, but I feel like they are. I mean, we're only going in there for that little bit anyways.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy.
All right, through the side entrance we go. To a place that nobody knows. Dealing with robots in here, so probably using the energy weapons would be nice. Oh, this place looks awful. Oh, come on now.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course. Yeah, what is it?
Why? Do you always want to have a talk when we come off an elevator? It seems like a trend with you.
I have an important personal decision to make. But I need to discuss something with you first.
Okie dokie.
Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless.
Okay, so your chief navigator sounds like a pretty good accomplishment. Until you navigate someone into the sun.
Well, the position didn't last long. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own. No. This is important. I need to tell you this. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship, but I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight.
Would have probably done the same thing, to be honest.
But you haven't heard the worst of this. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do. You're sorry. For me? If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to prove that I could handle command, my crew would have had more time to escape. Try telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial.
I mean, you really can't blame yourself for that.
Bad luck. That sounds familiar.
Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator Corps going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives.
Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us. After everything you've heard, all my stories, you still have faith. No one's ever cared about me this much. Not even Aja.
I mean, now, if you would have told me you blew up a whole village on purpose, or, you know, you stole a kid's ice cream, then you know what? Maybe I wouldn't have as much faith in you. But we're already doing the flirt option with her, so I don't know what other love interest we got, but we're going for it.
I've spent a lot of time thinking about us, about our relationship, how we've clearly become close. I practiced what I was going to say when the moment was right, and now that it's here, my mind's gone blank. Look, you deserve the best. Someone who can give themselves to you entirely. But right now, I have too much baggage, too much on my mind. I hope you'll forgive me for pushing you away. I just need time.
Listen, I'll go make love to a tuna deluxe, all right? I don't care.
Well, this isn't what I expected at all.
Damn, this
It
place
appears
is
the flora they
decimated.
were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy.
Where's the power switch? I don't know if that's a good idea. That armor's pretty cool looking. Oh, what is this? Am I about to hallucinate?
I've never seen a thing like this before.
Oh, what in the flying hell?
It'd actually be more fascinating if its branches weren't.
Oh, that robot fell out of the thing. It kind of.
And just leave the rest.
Okay, so the robot thing was correct. There are definitely robots everywhere that are bad boys. Bathroom robot? Nope. Come out of the pooper with your hands up. Okay, nobody in there. I'm glad that there are robots in here because this gives me an opportunity to use the energy weapons a little bit more. And level them up a tad bit. Emergency kit, some, oh, my ammo. I need some ammo. Oh, geez, there's a bunch of them right there. Oh, he punched me in my face. Oh, don't hurt my face. That's the only part of me my mom actually loved. Beat that out with a cute little button, baby. Sorry, Mr. Turret. Not you. It's me. You're talking to me in the wrong tone. Another red thing right there. Is there a robot behind this? Well, the turrets might explain a little bit of that. They didn't even look that close, though. Shows another red thing over there, but I don't know where that's at. All right, let's see here. What is on this computer terminal? Oh, poop sticks. Now let's undo that option. So that one doesn't fit there. That one does. This one should go right here. Nope, undo that one, hold on. Okay, no, we're wrong on that one too. Alright, screw it, whatever. Wait, did I not pick? Okay, yeah, I did. Dude, it's kind of interesting coming around these corners with all this smoke. It gives that, like, ambience. You don't know what you're getting ready to run into. I think that's the way we need to go. It most definitely is, because I opened that door and something started shooting at me immediately. Ooh, hey now.
Found you.
Oh! The robots are hiding in the bushes. Once again, this is really good though because this gives me so much extra stuff. What is on this? Chunks cake. I swear those things look awful. Nope. Nope. It do be that one. Oh, son of a gun. Let's undo that then. Let's try this one. It's definitely not that one either. I feel like I've lockpicked enough stuff for this to work properly, but there we go. Do that one, and then do that one, and boom, we're good. I need 3 more lockpicks to get this upgraded. Oh, I probably could have walked all the way around to do this. Buddy, I don't know if we should be throwing all these freaking power switches. Oh, it's clearing out all the stuff. Yeah, I'd be curious at least to say, you know, how did this happen? Because it looks like the whatever tree that is just kind of overgrew and took the place over. Then the power went out and the ventilation cut out. Oh. Oh, what the frick are these? It's the dogs. They let the dog loose. It's the dogs that coming after me. Where are the other? Oh, the other body's right there.
They have anything valuable?
So,
hey,
what
what's
seems
up?
punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Have you been down here in this room for years, presumably? Why would nobody come in here to try to find you? me turn my flashlight off so I'm not blinding you to death.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack, then the embassy was struck with a power surge, and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
I mean, the rest of the city's doing great. I mean, the spaceport's in rough shape.
Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
Yes, you do, and please, for the love of everything, do not tell me that you're gonna need me to convince you.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement.
Okay.
For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy, with little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
That statement right there is the most true statement. One of the most true statements you could ever hear. Because that is truth. Knowledge can be used to save or destroy based on the mind that bends it to evil. That is awesome.
As the chair of Constellation,
go,
I take personal responsibility in vouching for this man's integrity. He'll keep his word.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Or am I gonna follow you to the room to your right where you have the code conveniently stashed? Because, oh look, it's the only other room down here that you have access to. Is this stealing if I take what's in here?
I think you need to get rid of some of that gear.
Shut up, Sarah. I'll keep what I want. Probably shouldn't have picked all that up, but...
And there. Let it be used for good.
Well, thank you, sir. I really do appreciate it. Now we can go back and talk to her. And I'm actually going to heed Sarah's advice because oh my God, I'm 100 pounds overweight. Okay, that's 630. Those are 430. Oh my God, dude. Okay, whatever. I guess we're running Kemosabe here. Requires a key. Oh, it's a Beirun storage. That's all right. We'll be all right with the weight for now. Make our way back up here and go talk to her and see where this is gonna take us from here. Okay, had to make a little pit stop and sell some stuff. Didn't realize that some of my resources were weighing me like three pounds a pop. So yeah, we're good on weight now.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Yeah, pretty much.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Yeah, sure thing. We'll be super duper.
Hello.
Gonna go ahead and finish this segment off here. Why do I have a feeling something's gonna go wrong down here? Like I have that gut feeling as soon as we get in here, something uber bad is gonna happen. Now I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Hopefully it's just an in out, get the information we need and get the friggin' more out of there. But nothing at all has went good.
It's amazing
so
to
far.
think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine all the changes it's seen?
Open the door. Into the archives we go. I need to find the star system where they're making the clones.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Good deal. All right, well, here's the first one. Here's the second one. And here is the turd.
Unlocking. You may
God.
proceed, Captain.
Open the door, and then Unit 18, collect data, and we're good to go. See, we're leaving. Everything's good. Thank you. Oh, damn chair in the way. I'm always walking in the chairs. Hey, dumb people. That was it. Now we just go back over here, talk to her, and that's, or talk to them, and that's done and done.
Yeah, they're a lot, right?
Huh. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, find some terramorphs and some robots, and got some data. Put it on my handy dandy USB drive that I keep everywhere that I go. Never leave home without it. Faster, stronger, faster, stronger. Left, right, left, right. They'll never see us coming.
Yes?
Hey, lady. I got
There
your
you are.
data.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Okay, well, here's your data.
Time for us to start getting some real answers and figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
I mean, let's go. Let's do it.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Oh, I'm gonna become a citizen. Oh, yeah. Why is this dude? Do you not have work to do, bud? Yeah, you better turn a rock away, you hard ass. You watch him be the one that's gonna help us get our citizenship. Nope, he's just going over there and going on break. Good for him.
You didn't hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC.
I like how that dude's like, you didn't hear this from me, as we're walking past. But, you know, I've got one of the deputy people with me. Like, I don't know that you really want to be saying that. These guards are unhinged. Oh, what are we doing up here? Oh, wow. That's nice.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen.
Thank you, ma'am.
Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation.
We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
Heck yeah.
Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position.
Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name.
So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
I can and I will. I'll take it to the grave.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Subsection 7? Man, she's giving me another 10,000 credits. Dude, I'm filthy rich. Wait, can I jump off? Oh my God, I did not mean to do that. I didn't think it was gonna let me do that. Oh! That's one hell of a way to get off the building. It looked like glass. I really was not expecting that. Okay, well, I have a fractured leg now. I'm a UC citizen, and we still have some Terramorph data we have to do, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that at this point, because now I gotta go see a doctor and get my leg fixed. But that'll do it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed the content, as always, please make sure to subscribe to the channel for more. Smash that like button, and I will catch you all on the next one.